All right, so a while back, some of you know that I was trying to set up my own cloud mount or build my own cloud mount, and that was actually successful, but it didn't come out exactly how I wanted it to, so I ordered some more parts and I'm going to attempt this again. Let me grab some scissors. So we're gonna go through the parts that I am working with. These are, I think these are 5/16 wire clamps. Before I did steel discs, this time I'm gonna try aluminum because it's still very strong, even at 1/8 inch, but it's easier to drill through and easier to cut if necessary. So I got two of these. These are 7¼ inch, 1/8 inch thick discs made of aluminum. Let's see. There we are. Okay, so this is the wire, 5/8 inch wire. I also got wire that is wrapped in vinyl. Previously, the wire was not wrapped, and this right here will better protect your hand than the wire. I might even tape it off when I cut it. Pretty basic thing to set up one of these. It's amazing to me that they sell for hundreds to thousands of dollars, as simple as they are. Some of these companies will probably have you believing that they do tons of research and calculations and crap, and there might actually be a little truth to that, but for the most part, you have some wires connected to metal plates with a bunch of holes drilled into them. Okay, so basically, I hope this is strong enough. We're gonna attach these between these plates like this. Be here and connected on the other side. I probably can't give you a good visual, but you'll see in a little bit. So I'm gonna set this aside, do some measurements on this. I know that these are 7¼ so it might be a little easier to mark the center of this. And I'm gonna find from edge to edge a point that is, in this case, I'm gonna do 4 inches. It's just a number I made up. So let's mark this. Now, after we mark that, we wanna mark the halfway point between that. So it'll be at 2 inches, which is right at 5. So, okay, that's the center mark. Rotate the disc and do the same thing. And it can be 4 inches, it can be however many inches you want. It doesn't have to match. In this case, I'm gonna do 4 inches again. Reason it doesn't matter is because you're using the halfway point to find the center. So, all right. The next point requires a 90-degree edge, like a T-square. I don't have a T-square, but I have something similar. So I will be right back. All right, so this isn't a T-square, but it is a 90-degree. Let's see what we got here. What we want to do is line this up. If you can see that, let me bring this in some. Okay, so we take this edge and line it up with this line, and then we take a line and go straight through the middle of the disc. See? Okay, then it's not perfect, but you get the point. We do the same thing at this one. We line it up with this edge, lined it up, line straight through the middle of the disc. Now we have found the center of the disc. So that's where I'm gonna drill my main mounting holes. Okay. The next thing I need to do is find out at which points I am going to drill all of these other holes. That's what I have to figure out now, is how to make them spaced evenly. The trick here is that you don't want, because we have to do 2 of these, let me show you what I mean. In each spot, you don't want to make the mistake of trying to position them like this. You want them in equal distance from the edge here. So we're gonna try it right here. Right in the center of that, and right in the center of that. Okay, do the same thing down here. Drop that dot right in the center. And drop that dot as close in the center as possible. There we go. Those are the next 2 places I'm gonna be drilling holes. Now we need to shift it a little bit. We're gonna add another one. So let's say this is here. Then we want to do the next 2 about right here. Okay, take it and add a dot here, add a dot here. Clearly this isn't super precise, but the next part is to mark these little dots so that there'll be guides for the drilling part. So we're gonna do like this. There we go. Okay, next. Okay, so all of these little points are where I'm going to drill next. I don't know if you can see these. All these little points. Okay. Set that all aside. Now, these are 5/16, so I'm gonna wanna drill 5/16 holes. And let's see which one of these is 5/16. There's the 5/16 right there. So I'm gonna go up to the 3rd notch, maybe a little further on each of those when I go to my drill press. The center hole is gonna be 3/8, so I'll go up to the 4th, maybe a little further on the center hole. If I go to 5/16, that's gonna fit this perfectly, these holes, okay? The reason I might need to go a little further, a little deeper, is because I'm sure that these markers aren't perfect. So if I drill perfectly there, these probably aren't gonna fit right. So I drill outside of them just a little bit. This is a 3/8 inch bolt, 3/8 inch bolt, and it goes through perfectly. Beautiful. This
Marked it at 8 inches. Okay.
You what?
You got a dribble drop.
You got a dribble drop?
That's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Wait,